Nancy Grace Mysteries. From NFL superstar to actor.
Ship, boat.
That's right, Norton.
From commercial pitchman.
Take it from O.J. Simpson. There's only one superstar in Rent-A-Car.
Go, O.J., go!
To the trial of the century.
Remember these words. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
We take you inside the O.J. Simpson case.
It was a Saturday night, June 11, Brentwood, California. Neighbors heard a howling and barking of dogs around 10:15 to 10:40-ish that night, 10:15 p.m. They did not attribute anything nefarious or evil to that. It was a couple of hours later, a little after midnight, that the bodies of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson were found.
After being questioned for more than 3 hours about the deaths of his ex-wife, Nicole Simpson, and a man identified as Ronald Goldman, O.J. Simpson left Los Angeles Police Headquarters. Outside, he was hounded by reporters but had nothing to say. His attorney, Howard Weitzman, said Simpson is not a suspect in the case and was fond of his ex-wife.
They seemed to get along on a more than cordial basis. The kids came first with respect to how they related to each other, and I know that he always referred to her as one of the world's great mothers.
But at a news conference held by LAPD, police said Simpson is not off the hook yet.
Obviously, we're not going to rule anyone out, and we will pursue whoever we need to pursue until we bring the party to justice.
Nicole Brown was still wearing the little black dress that she had had on the night before when she went to dinner with her family at Bella Luna. And she was lying on her side, scooched up as if she were trying to protect herself against one of the bottom steps leading up to the home. And one of her legs were jackknifed out from under her up under a fence. She was nearly decapitated. Her throat was slit from ear to ear. Actually, only the skin at the nape of the neck, the back of the neck, was holding her head on. Her neck bone had actually been nicked with the knife. The cut went that far through her neck. The other murder victim was 25-year-old Ronald Lyle Goldman, Ron Goldman. Many legal eagles like myself believe that Goldman was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. And many believe that he had simply done an act of kindness, that being returning a pair of glasses that had been inadvertently left at the restaurant back to Nicole Brown that evening.
The bodies were found around midnight early Monday on a sidewalk outside Nicole Simpson's condominium, a few miles from where O.J. Simpson lives. Police have not revealed how the two were killed.
This is a horrendous crime. We have 2 people dead at the scene.
A co-worker of Goldman confirmed that Goldman and Nicole Simpson were friends. And on the night of the murder, Goldman was returning a pair of glasses that belonged to Nicole Simpson. Earlier in the day, when he had been taken in for questioning by police, Simpson was initially handcuffed. But after his attorney talked to police officers, the handcuffs were taken off. On Monday, LAPD crime lab technicians went through O.J. Simpson's home and collected samples from a driveway. Officials would not say what they were looking for. But late Monday, detectives removed a pair of men's tennis shoes from O.J. Simpson's home. His attorney says on Sunday, O.J. Simpson and his former wife attended a dance recital for their daughter in Los Angeles.
He's obviously shocked and upset and just wants to do whatever we can do to We'll find out who did this.
Authorities say Simpson left Los Angeles later that night on a flight to Chicago. The following day, police searched the hotel room Simpson stayed in near Chicago's O'Hare Airport. When contacted by police about his wife's death, authorities say Simpson returned to Los Angeles voluntarily. Late Monday, after being questioned by police, Simpson returned to his Los Angeles home. Police would not give details, but said they expect a timely conclusion of this case.
Blood was everywhere. There were bloody footprints. There were bloody drops of blood. The victims were covered in blood. The pavement was covered in blood, the driveway, the walkway area. And there was a dark leather glove soaked in blood discovered up under a plant where it had obviously landed during this incredibly vicious and deadly assault.
First to O.J., wherever you are, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your children, please surrender immediately. Surrender to any law enforcement official at any police station, but please do it immediately.
I'm not saying that he wouldn't be a flight risk. I mean, it's going to be, I'm very confident we're going to find O.J. Simpson, because this is a man who can't hide too easily. I mean, his face is well known to millions of people throughout the world.
5 days later, Orenthal James Simpson is charged with 2 counts of murder with special circumstances. Translation, special circumstances means the state has the option of seeking the death penalty against you.
At this time, do you wish to enter a plea guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Now, according to police, Simpson agreed to surrender himself. But that day, they have a press conference in which they are angrily declaring Simpson reneges on his deal. He does not surrender himself. Thus begins the low-speed chase with White Bronco. In it, AC, or Al Cowlings, who had long been Simpson's henchman, and O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson apparently holding himself hostage with a gun at his head, claiming he was going to commit suicide.
Okay, I'm going to have to interrupt this call. I understand we're going to go to a live picture in Los Angeles. Is that correct? Okay, this is Interstate 5, and this is courtesy of KCALR, one of our LA affiliates. Police believe that O.J. Simpson is in that car. Okay, police believe he is in that vehicle. Let's pick up what the KCAL broadcaster is saying.
At this point, that the officers would do just about whatever they do in any type of a pursuit.
Now they're telling me that they believe that this vehicle is registered to Al Cowlings, one of O.J.'s oldest friends, a teammate at Southern Cal. And they believe that Al Cowling, who's the other person they're looking for, who was with O.J. earlier today, they believe, again, they believe that this is the car. We do not know this is the car. The California Highway Patrol has another helicopter, could be a police helicopter, is trailing it. They're going south through Orange County, but nobody is pulling this car over. And we could only guess as to why not.
I guess they're just being careful.
May fear that there are arms in that car. They may fear that Simpson may harm himself.
O.J., wherever you are, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your children, please surrender immediately.
This letter was written by O.J. today. To whom it may concern. First, everyone understand, I had nothing to do with Nicole's murder. I loved her, always have, and always will. If we had a problem, it's because I loved her so much. I can't go on. No matter what the outcome, people will look and point. I can't take that. I can't subject my children to that. This way, they can move on and go on with their lives. Please, if I've done anything worthwhile in my life, let my kids live in peace from you, the press. I've had a good life. I'm proud of how I lived. My mama taught me to do unto others. I treated people the way I wanted to be treated.